Let's talk anxiety and stress today, shall we? This is Kendall Anisha, Fave Life Coach, the Remix Coach. Let's learn. Okay, let's go. So let's talk about stress for a moment. Moodiness, irritability, loneliness, dizziness, nausea, anxious thoughts, a general unhappiness, feelings of being overwhelmed. Now, how they overlap is faster heartbeat, faster breathing, and diarrhea or constipation. Yes, stress and anxiety can trigger both. And let's talk about anxiety. It's restlessness, tenseness, sweating, nervousness, and a feeling of unease and dread. So, stress is in response to a recognized threat. Anxiety is different, it may not have an identifiable trigger. Okay, so why do people have anxiety? It's a history of anxiety in some families or other mental disorders and biological relatives that can increase the risk of developing anxiety, right? And it also can be your environment, and that happens for a lot of us. Negative life events, stressful work or school environments, or family environments, or social isolation can trigger anxiety. Other environmental factors include gender, society pressures, and lack of access to mental health resources. Now, many experience anxiety when it comes to childhood experiences. Shyness and distress, new situations, can cause children to be anxious. Or you could have experienced a childhood traumatic event that, as soon as you're triggered, even in your adult body, that anxiety can ensue. So, abuse, neglect, different experiences can cause those anxious thoughts. So, with anxiety, oftentimes you can't catch your breath, your heart is beating fast. You have difficulty concentrating. You may even get a migraine. Your body muscles will ache, stomach aches, and unexplained pains in your body, and that muscle tension. I remember I was so anxious one time that my body, I can feel the it's so hard to explain. You can feel the tension in your body, in your muscles, as this is saying. You can actually feel it. And of course, we know what shortness of breath is. When you're thinking about something and you can't, you're like, you're doing that, you can't catch your breath and you can't get the rhythm correctly because you're focusing on whatever you're anxious about. And a lot of people feel on edge. It's so interesting. Your heart can beat fast, or you can feel just fatigue from your thoughts and what you're thinking about, and then of course in turn what your body is feeling. Now let's talk about stress, because so many folks out there are stressed out. So what can cause stress? You guys know life changes, positive life changes like a promotion or moving, or negative life changes like divorce or job loss or something happening with your family that can cause stress. So many people think stress is something bad. You only stress when something bad happens, but it's the fear of the unknown that causes people to be stressed. Say you're moving to a different city, you're stressed out. You want to know if you can have friends, or you will make friends, or you will have a job, or where to live, or where the kids going to go to school, or what's it going to be like, am I going to be, and you stress yourself out, and that also brings upon anxious thoughts. Work can stress you out. Too much work, not enough work, feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like you need support and don't have it. And it's difficult to function through that stress. Financial stress. Many of y'all right now have financial stress. You know what that is: debt, money problems, unexpected expenses, got more month than money, and you're trying to figure it out, trying to catch up, trying to catch your breath. So you're stressed out and you have anxious thoughts surrounding money. Relationships, some relationships, whether you're going through a separation, a divorce, whether you're separating, whatever it is, sometimes relational situations can cause stress. Health, long-term health conditions, or dealing with a friend's health that's close to you and they may be talking to you about it, you're stressed out about that, as well as expectations, trying to figure everything out, unrealistic expectations, or feeling like you don't have control over the outcome of the situations. Many of you stress out because of that, because you don't know the outcome and you can't control it, and you're stressed out. As well as internal triggers, the way you think about external situations, comparing yourself to others as you scroll through social media, trying to stress out because you don't have that house, you don't have that car, you don't have that boat, you don't have that man, you don't have that woman, and you're stressing yourself out. When your adrenaline goes, when you're stressed, your body releases hormones like adrenaline and cortisol, which can help you feel motivated to get things done. However, the opposite can happen. It can cause symptoms, physical symptoms of, again, that fast heartbeat and sweating. So you're not alone. 51% of adults who feel stressed out report feeling depressed, and 61% report feeling anxious. 16% of people who have felt stress have self-harmed. 32% try to take themselves out. 37% of adults feel stressed, also report feeling lonely. Physical symptoms, 51% of people report that they're fatigued. 44% report headaches. 34% report upset stomachs. 30% report muscle tension. 23% report changes in appetite. 17% grind their teeth. 15% report low sex drive, and 13% report being dizzy. 48% of Americans also report lying awake at night due to stress. Now, stress, y'all, is a contributor to high blood pressure, heart problems, diabetes, skin conditions, asthma, arthritis, depression, anxiety. 75% to 90% of all doctor visits are for stress-related ailments and complaints. Why am I doing this video? Because it's extremely important. As a life coach, I help people often, and most people are stressed out. We all are in periods of life where we're stressed out and we have anxious thoughts. My suggestion is meditation, prayer, and breathing, just to name 3, to calm yourself down, because I want us all to live a healthy life. You got to change the way you think. You got to change the way you eat. You have to change your stress in your life. You got to remove stressors. You have to calm yourself down when it comes to anxious thoughts. Remember, you cannot control everything, right? So why bother trying? God is in control. There's nothing that you can do about certain things. So release those thoughts and begin to heal yourself. This is Kendall Anise, your fave life coach, the remix coach. Let's learn together. I want us all happy, whole, and on our healing journeys. I don't stress out about certain things no more, because if I don't have control, I'm giving it to God. I'm staying in a child's place, and I'm allowing him to handle that. I will walk in great intention, and I will have purpose in my thoughts. Now, is it always easy? Is someone out there saying, well, I'm stressed out because of this, this, and this. I have anxiety because of this, this, and this. Valid reasons, but I want you to live a healthy life. So start breathing through it, start praying through it, and start meditating, because you're worth it, and the people who love you care, and they're worth you being here. God bless y'all. Peace.